Hello everyone! So it is Thursday, January 2nd. Unfortunately, I don't have any work today, so I am home, which is nice, but hopefully I'll find enough to do throughout the day. So I wanted to let you know I decided on a new goal yesterday, January 1st. No sugar for 2014. Woohoo! No sugar 2014, yay! I didn't expect to make that as a goal, but I guess all this thinking about goals and resolutions and committing and stuff like that keeps percolating. So there you go. No sugar 2014. It's kind of inspired by all you guys' videos that are like make out 2013 or 2014, or project pans and 2014, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, why not make a goal for the year? Make this the no sugar 2014 year. I quit sugar many years ago for 10 years, and it was great. It was great. I was so free of sugar. It was great. But then I'm totally an addict. One is too many, 1,000 never enough. Once I start eating something, I just want more and more and more. And that's so true of sugar for me. So none is the answer. And besides, I have eaten so much sugar in the last, I don't know how many months, that I have had enough sugar for the next 20 years, I tell ya. So I'm really excited about that. I was like struggling during the day yesterday, like, oh, I sort of want some sugar. But then I was like, I don't know. I put it out of my mind, and I have substitutes right now. When 10 years ago, I used to eat sugar-free popsicles at night as a dessert, something cold and sweet, and I really found those perfect for hitting the spot. But I've tried those the last couple years, and I thought they were just awful. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But I really like dried fruit, which is very, very high in sugar content, unfortunately. But I figure that's a good substitute for now. I'm going to stay away from honey and actual sugar and no corn syrup stuff. And dried fruit. I really love grapes. Grapes are one of my all-time favorite fruits right now. So I always be sure to have grapes on hand, and that hits the spot because they're cold too. Something about cold and sweet just like fills that spot. Oops, I'm gonna adjust here. So I'm excited. So that was day 1 down. Yay! So I will keep you up to date on my progress on that. It's kind of scary to put it out to the world. I even put it on my Facebook page yesterday. So I thought that'd help, because then people will know, so they won't like offer me sugar. Because there was a time where I didn't do any sugar, so people would just expect that I wasn't going to eat sugar. But then I started eating sugar, so then it's very confusing, not only to me, but to everybody else. So I hope that helps. So now people will know, that I'm not eating sugar in advance. So I think that'll be handy. Today I'm trying out my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. Again, I'm trying to find a love for that. I used Madness on my lids, which is a very pretty blue. There's just not enough really bright colors to offset the darker colors. I just have to use other palettes for that, I guess. And then for the crease, I was going to try to find a real bright blue. I pulled out my little Sephora palettes that I made using these Sephora shadows that I never use because I really don't think they're all that great, but they're really expensive. I mean, they're as much as MAC shadows, I think. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But I used this blue for a crease. I'll take it out to see what color it is. Number 18, it says. So I don't know what the name of it is, but it's this really sparkly blue. And in fact, when I started putting it in my crease, I realized it's almost identical to the Urban Decay Madness. Like, there's almost no difference at all. So if you're looking for a dupe, but dupes are supposed to be cheaper, and these aren't cheaper. So, but they're almost exactly the same color. It's just the Sephora one is a little less dense in its consistency, just a tad less dense. Urban Decays are kind of got a nice dense consistency, and Sephora's is just a little less dense, so it's a little it's hard to explain. So I was looking at my video, yesterday's video with the foundation, and I didn't like how it looked on the camera, and it could have been the angle and the lighting, but on camera it really didn't look that good, but in person it looked a lot better. But today I didn't put any foundation on, just moisturizer, and I used a MAC bronzer in Nude on Board, I think. And then I used a Tarte blush. I got to use this stuff that I have here. Tarte blush, Natural Beauty as a blush. And I pulled out a Rimmel Scandaleyes. It's the only Rimmel one I have. Blue for under the eye, which is pretty fun, that I wouldn't usually do at work so much, but on my day off, that's always fun. Can you see? And these are really nice, but they're very small. I mean, everybody raves about them, but they're very short. They don't give you much product. There's my coffee that's ready. And then I really don't wear lipstick, but I'm trying to wear lipstick. So I pulled out my Wonder Woman, which is such great packaging. I loved that whole color story. Spitfire, which is a beautiful darkish pink, but bright pink. And I used that, and then I thought it might be a little too bright, so I added some Faultlessly Forward, dark purple. And I added that, and then it was a little too weird, and then I added more Spitfire on top. So I kind of like how it came out. I don't know if you can see very well. So I kept a little of the brightness, but added a little tone down. So I thought it would be fun for my morning video, and I even curled my hair with a curling iron. I hate to admit it, but I really don't like the color and cut of my hair this time. So I'm looking forward to my next haircut with the same person, so we'll lighten it up back to more of a platinum blonde. And there's just too much hair on top. It's curled, it looks a lot better, but usually I don't take the time to do that, so it's been looking really crazy in my videos, and that's why. It's just not my usual length, but today it looks better curled, so that's pretty nice. So my only scheduled activity today is at 8 o'clock. I'm taking Muffin for a haircut, and it's really important because he has hair instead of fur, so it just grows and grows and grows unless it's cut. And so once a month I take him in for a cut, and he's awful fluffy. He really needs a cut. So I'll show you a before and after of that. He'll really not like that, but it'll be real good for him. They give him a bath, they squeeze glands that need squeezing, they cut toenails, they pull ear hairs, they give him a nice trim. So it's important for him to do for his health too. So I'm dropping him off at 8, and then I'll be running around a little, maybe return a shirt I accidentally got the wrong size at Target, returning it, getting the right size, and then maybe coming home and making some lentil soup I've been planning on making, but I haven't. So I hope you're having a good new year so far, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye.